Друзья, приветствую вас. И мы... sorry. Hi, friends. We will read and we will discuss Noche de Paz, Spanish, and we will compare Spanish and French version of Silent Night. Its literal translation in Spanish. Okay. Line by line, word by word, we will go ahead. Okay. Dulce. In Spanish, in Spanish and in Latin, was the L became U in French, douce, and so on. Renault. Okay, nuit, noche in Russian, noche. It's Indo-European cognate. Your Indo-European origin. Santa, Saint is the same. It's cognate. In English, saint. It's also French origin. Okay. And its Latin origin itself. In German, it's Sankt. And so on. Santo in Santa, Santo in Italian. Okay, dans les cieux, it's preposition. In, dans and en, it's synonyms. So, en in Spanish. Okay, les cieux, it's a plural form. So, les, it's plural for definite article. It's los in Spanish. Los. Es, as in English, es means that it's plural, especially for nouns and for adjectives. Okay, cieux, it's the singular form is ciel, cieux. So it's also plural, cielos, cielos. L'astre, lui, it's more ancient form. L'astre, poetical form. In Spanish, it's astro. Last, it's article before vowel. It's le astre before article. It's omission of the final vowel in definite article. So l'astre, not le astre, but l'astre. l'astre lui. Lui, it's the same as looks. Looks in English, in lui, it's verb. It's verb. It's verb luire. Luire. Lumière. It's cognate. These are cognates, and luce, it's the same cognate. Luce. Looks in Spanish is lujo, and so on. Okay. Le mystère, it's definite article, the same, but it's before the vowel. And in Spanish it's vice versa, not le, but el. If we read it from right to left, we can read le en français. Okay. El misterio, mystère, it's cognate. Amontillado, it's also cognate. In French, the present, sorry, annonce, past participle, the ending of past participle is e. In Spanish, it's ido for the verb which ends in r. Ido for other verbs that end in r and ir. Okay. Se cumple. Se also omits before the vowel. Okay. S'accomplir. The root is compo. Accomplir. Ad complir. Complet. It's cognate too. Add, it's to somebody, toward something or somebody. Add, it's Latin prefix. In French, it's also contracted, and we can see double consonant. Okay. The next, set, este, it's also cognate. Este, it's metathesis of este in Latin. Okay, set, enfant, niño. It's Spanish word. Niño. Enfant. in English, we can say infant. So, infant, it's the same cognate. Okay, sur, it's so re from Latin super, super. Okay, it's the omission. It's the transliteration, not transliteration. The b became b and u became o. So okay, la is definite article for feminine, paye, paja. In it's also cognate. In Spanish, endormi, dormi, dormir, dormir. It's the same. Endormir, adormir is the same word and root. It's cognate too, but prefix is different. Un and a. It's also past participle. It's the ending for the words which have r in its ending. It's for the. It's not a regular verb, and it's for ending for verbs which ends in ir. Okay, dormido, ido, ado, ido, dormir, ir, anunciar, ar. Okay, c'est l'amour infini. It's also contraction, ce et. And we omit e, so c'est l'amour. It is S-L. S. Low-S. It's the omission of pronoun. It's very popular and very often situation in Spanish, Italian, and Portuguese. We omit pronoun before the verb because the verb is clear. In French, it's not clear at all because many letters is not pronounced. So in colloquial speech, if we don't use pronouns, we can't catch the meaning. Okay. C'est l'amour infini. it's être, and it's estar, the verb to be. But in French, it's not est, it's only est. L'amour est infini. And the être, the verb être, don't have s in it. It's very often in French that est becomes a. For example, in the ending of the noun forest, forêt, and so on. Arrest, arrêt, and so on. Okay. Amour, it's Latin origin. Amar, amare, in l, it's also definite article with contraction. A mission of in the ending. Okay, amour, amor, amore. It's also cognate, Latin origin. Infini, in English we have infinite, infinito in Italian, and so on. N means not, finir, to finish, eternal or without limits, which have no end. Infini, infinito, infinito, infinito. The particular trait of Spanish is the accent. In the most cases, in the most situation, is in penultima, the syllable, which before end, which is before end, penultima. Finito, noche, santa, tiros, astro, luce, cumple, anunciado, misterio. It's not the case. Okay. Niño, surge, paja, ha dormido, etc., etc. Amor. It's not the case. Okay, and there are some dear critics, some accents, written accents. If the rule is not if it's not the case, I mean, if there is another accent in this word, okay, we can see maybe in the next page. There is no. Okay. Okay, we will sing in Spanish, and then we in French, and then in Spanish, and we discuss tell some words about Spanish version. Okay. Douce nuit, sainte nuit, dans le ciel astre lui, le mystère annoncé s'accomplit. Cet enfant sur la paille endormi, c'est l'amour infini, c'est l'amour infini. Okay, and Spanish version. Noche de paz, noche de amor, todo duerme alrededor, entre los otros que esparcen su luz, bella anunciando al niño Jesús. Brilla la estrella de paz, brilla la estrella de paz. Okay, we can see that in French we can use also this particle. There is like off in English. Okay, we will translate French version. Sweet night, saint night, in the heavens, there the star is shining. The mystery is announced. The announced mystery is accomplished. It's literal translation. This kid, this child, this infant, sleeps on the straw. It is the eternal love, or limitless love, or everlasting love. And the translation of Spanish version. Night of peace, night of love. All sleeps, or everybody sleeps in surroundings between the light, his light spread between the stars, his light spreads between the stars, which was announced beautifully to kid Jesus, Jesus child. Shine, and the star of peace is shining. Okay? Noche de paz, noche de amor, todo. It's cognate of English total. Tout in French. Todos in Portuguese, and so on. Duerme is dormir. It's o becomes ue. Duerme. Okay, we may say some words about conjugation, maybe, or maybe not. It's third person singular. Okay, maybe not. I think it's not so interesting. Okay. Vaya anunciando. In Spanish, double L is special sound. Yeah, it's between y and l. It's sound between y and l. Y, brilla, bella, estrella. Anunciando is in English and French. Before I, E, Y becomes in Spanish, it's in Castilian Spanish, it's European Spanish, I mean. In Latin American Spanish, it's S, as in French. Anunciando, and the becomes the becomes the. Also dental, intradental sound. Or interdental, okay. Al niño, it's also construction. It's A and L. It's it's the definite article. Sorry, I need some nip. So okay, it's not, it's my obligation. Okay, it's my problem. Al niño Jesús. J. The letter G in Spanish it's J, in French it's J sound. In Spanish it's J sound as G before I, E, Y. I think we can see this word, but I don't know. No. Okay. Like gente. It's Arabic influence. It's guttural sound. Gente. Jesús. Egipto. And so on. Okay. Anunciando al niño Jesús. Brilla la estrella de paz. Cerro. Not cerro. Theta. Theta is also pronounced as th sound, th, and the before I, before E, Y, E. In English it's I, E, and Y. As in English, cylinder, as in English, okay, piscine, it's French, piscine, la piscine, and it's as in English, cylinder, scientific, and scene, for example. Okay, what do you think about this song? You like it or not? Okay, you may comment below this video. See you next time. Bye bye bye. Noche de paz.